Hello friends. Previous session I had up to basics of creating variable. So if you are newly seeing this video, please check with previous video to understand better. So now I'm starting with assigning the variable values. In Python, variables do not need to be declared with any particular type. Suppose you have values of numbers, values of decimal, or values of string, whatever it may be. You no need to declare any particular type. In other languages you need to declare it is a string, it is integer, it is like that, but here you no need to declare, and also even change type after they have been set. Suppose you are setting x equal to 4, x, because its type is integer, you are not setting as integer and all, and also x equal to Sally, x is now type of string. Now you are printing x because now the string variable can be declared either by using a single or double quote. So mostly in string variable we are using single quote or double quote. Here you can see x equal to John. I am declaring a string variable with the double quotes, but I am declaring x equal to John as a single quote as well. But if you declare the integer value, you don't need to do, if you assign any values of integer, you don't need to do single quotes or double. Only string you have to use single quotes or double quotes. Also, what is variable names, how we can assign variable names. So usually in real time variable names should be as descriptive name and also short. For example, if you declaring or assigning the value of age, so in that case you can set the variable name is my age, or else vh. Usually in RPA tools we are using, here you can see, suppose you are declaring the variable as age, so in that case you can set v declared as variable v age equal to 20, or else my age equal to 20. Usually declaring variables will be vh, or else if you specifically declaring as in any of the assigned thing, you can, suppose you are suppose you have many people's age like John's age, or else Kiruba's age, you have many people's age, you have to declare. In that case v John age 20, v Kiruba age equal to 25. So you can declare in this way if you have multiple variables to assign on it. Also, when you try to create variable name, it should be short and descriptive. Also, variable names start with a letter or the underscore character. Variable names should not start with number. That is very important. Python should not accept on it. Suppose you are doing 25 with age, that's wrong. Variable name should not start with number. It should start with letter mostly, or else in minor condition underscore. Also, a variable name can only contain alphanumeric character and underscores only. And variable names are case sensitive. Python is case sensitive. If you declare age, if you declare caps age, and if you declare completely uppercase, both are three different variables. You should be very careful when you're declaring variables in Python. Python will be take as different if you do different case sensitives. Also, variable names are case sensitive, you have to be very careful on it. And if you assign value to multiple variable, for example xyz equal to orange, banana and cherry, you can print x and print y and print z, and you can assign the same value to multiple variable in one line, like x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to orange. You can do so two ways, x comma y comma z is equal to, you can do like that, or else x is equal to y equal to z, you can do orange like this way. So also in Python we have output variables are available. Always print statement, suppose you are doing any print statement, it is a output variable. To combine both text and a variable, Python uses the concatenation of plus character. Suppose x equal to awesome, print Python is, if you want to do Python is awesome, you have to do concatenation of plus. You can also use plus character to add a variable to another variable. Suppose you want to add one variable to another variable, x plus y, x has some 10 and y has some 10. If you want to add x plus y, then you can do it the same way as well. Also, if you have x has some number and y has some number, you can do x plus y as a output variable. If you do print, if you try to combine a string and a number, Python will give you an error. Suppose x is integer and y is string, this will give you the error. You cannot do or merge string with number. Also, one of the most important thing is global variable. So what is global variable? Variable that you created outside of function. Suppose you are creating one function, always functions will be declared as def. Here you can see def get age. So in that case, this is your function. Variables that are created outside of a function. Suppose you are creating a variable vage equal to 20. If it is outside the function, then it should be used, or it should be known as global variable. So you are creating some function, and this variable is outside of the function, it is known as, or it is called as global variables. Global variables can be used by everyone, both inside the function or outside the function. Suppose here you can see def my function, and always when you create the function, the colon should be available when you create the function. Def is the keyword for functions, and my function is the function name, and you have open bracket and close bracket, and as well as colon. Here you are printing my function is something like that, and my function here, after that you are calling this function. So outside you are creating x equal to awesome is a global variable. So outside of a function, you can create outside of function and use it inside the function. If you create a variable with the same name inside a function, this variable will be local and can only be used inside the function. The global variable with the same name will remain as it was global and with the original value. For example, if you create a variable inside the function with the same name as the global variable, here you can see. Here you can see I had a variable, and you are creating a variable inside the function, so and same name as global variable, that also you can do. Also, normally how we can declare the global keyword. Normally when you create a variable inside a function, that variable is local and can only be used inside that function. And all whatever you are created the variable inside the function is a local variable. Whatever you created the function outside that you are using inside the function is a global variable. If you create a global variable inside a function, you can use the global keyword. That also you have to do. To create a global variable inside a function, you can use the global keyword. Here you can see def my function global x and x equal to medastic. So you are calling inside that, it would be good for that. Thank you guys, thanks for watching this, and next video I will update you some news learnings.